And a good Monday evening to you as we are live from the auditorium here in, Highmore, It's Wyatt Bridgeco with you, filling in for DT here on this Monday evening that the Sully Butte Chargers and the Highmore-Harrold Pirates have to play tonight due to a coin flip. We'll explain how that all happened here in just a little bit, but let's talk about what is up for grabs tonight. Basically, survive and advance. That is going to be the team mentality for both these two teams because they are currently playing in the quarterfinals of this tournament. They are playing as the number 3 seed in Highmore-Harrold and the number 6 seed in the Sully Butte Chargers, as the Chargers are coming into this one 7-19 on the season. They did lose their last 4 matches of the season. Their last win was on October 14th, so almost a month to the date to when they won their last match. They have lost to Highmore-Harrold twice this season. Again, we'll talk about more of the history between these two teams in just a moment. For the Pirates of Highmore-Harrold, they are coming into this one with a 15-12 record with a young squad, only one senior on this team, and they are currently on a 1-game losing streak. They won 4 prior, but if you take their last 8, they are 6-2 in the final 8 games of the regular season. Again, they did win 4 prior to their loss, which was against Miller in 3 straight sets, but all their wins and losses have either come in 4 or less sets, so they haven't played a 5-set match in a while. But for Sully Butte, they've also have not been able to play a 5-set match in a while. It was actually on October 16th when they last played a 5-set match against Timberlake. They would fall, though, into that one. Both these two teams would rather have the sweep, but if it goes to a 5th and final set, we'll have to see how that all turns out as well. I do want to make sure we get into these interviews that I have with both head coaches here today. I caught up with both of them for this postseason matchup. Let's take a quick look at these two teams, though, kind of entering today, as according to Max Preps, this will be one of the most even series you'll ever really hear about. It's 17-18 in favor of Highmore-Harrold, so they're 18-17 to be exact. The Pirates have won the last 5 meetings against the Chargers of Sully Butte. You have to go all the way to 2023 to have that last win for the Chargers, where it was a sweep for the Chargers of Sully Butte. The last known playoff matchup that I can tell you about was on November 5th, 2019. It was a 3-set sweep for the Sully Butte Chargers. 25-12, 25-23, and 25-17 were the set matches for the last playoff match that I can tell you about. And the postseason has been favorable for the Chargers, just 2-1, dating all the way back again to 2018 is when I could get the last known meeting between these. In have pregame interview, we'll catch up with the opposing team.
You struggle with them, so I'm just hoping everybody does their job tonight, and if they do, I think we'll be all right.
Well, you kind of maybe lead into what the big emphasis is going to be, is do your job tonight, kind of the Bill Belichick type style. But I mean, on the court, coach, I mean, whether it's blocking, serving, I mean, receiving, I mean, what is going to be that one key emphasis tonight that will help you guys propel into that next match in the tournament?
Well, we've talked about, and there's 3 things that we know we have to do well. We have to pass well, and then we have to attack, and we have to cover the floor. But out of those 3 things, playing defense. If we cover the floor and get to they've tipped us to death the last 2 times we played them. We've made some adjustments, hopefully. So if we defend that tip well, then make them have to change their game plan at midstream, then I think that favors us.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time and best of luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Coach Randy Poole here on Country 95.3. We'll be back for more on the pregame show right after this.
And we'll just keep it right here as we get set for Region 6B volleyball. It is the Highmore-Harrold Pirates and the Sully Butte Chargers. The Sully Buttes looking to advance to take on basically the winner of Etzbich and Gettysburg and Tosape and Topa, which are playing tonight as well. So, again, this game was originally scheduled to play on a Tuesday, which was tomorrow. However, due to a coin flip with the North Central Fulton area game, this game basically, as you heard Coach Hyde just a little bit ago say, they lost the coin flip, and that's how this game came about today. Let's take a look at the quick starters real quick here for the Sully Butte Chargers. It will be Kateri Yellowhawk, Donnie Yellowhawk. You also have Allie Bueller. You got Tommy White and Scotland Kinney, and your libero is Yellowhawk this evening. Take a look for your Highmore-Harrold Pirates. It's Tenley McDonald, Emmy Ferens, Destin McCauley. You got Jada Balloon, Jaylee Fallis, Carly Stevenson, Laney Ping. Those are your starters tonight as we're underway here in Highmore-Harrold. It is going to be Sully Butte who serve it first. I'll try to tap it over the net, and it's going to be the first point of the match going to the Pirates of Highmore-Harrold. Just basically reaching over just enough over the net to get the point. It'll be 1-0 in favor of the Pirates. We'll get on the radio side hopefully here in just a little bit. So if you're tuning in wondering where the radio side of things is, just like that, Fallis with her second kill of the night makes it a 2-0 score here from Highmore-Harrold. Again, an auditorium, so we're not even at the high school for this matchup. Pretty interesting what that's all about. That'll be a hit into the net, so that's going to be a point for the Pirates, making a quick 3-0 set here. Again, Highmore-Harrold and Sully Butte's playing in that quarterfinal matchup. They win, they would go and play on the 6th this week. Hits it over the net, dug up there by the Chargers. Sending it over is going to be Madison Bradbury. And that'll be first point for the Chargers. Makes it 3-1 in favor of the Pirates. Sully Butte's Bueller now to serve. Just throws it up, hits it over, dug up by the Pirates. Quick set to the middle, and that's going to be in. They're going to say that is in for Jada Balloon, and that will make it now 4-1. Just attack that corner. Something Coach Poole talked about was just being in the right spots at the right time. That was not the case there. So back to the Chargers in a very short-sided jam, and the pushover is going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be now 5-1 in favor of the Pirates. Set number one here on a late night, 7 o'clock on a Monday for postseason volleyball. And trying to attack in the middle was blocked there. Nice job by, Madison Bradbury in the middle. Bradbury once again gets it over. That's going to be in. That's a point for the Chargers. Basically playing hot potato for that point, and it favors the Chargers, and Bradbury gets it number 2 tonight for the kill. 5-2 your score here on Country 95.3. Again, postseason volleyball underway. Survive and advance. It's a one-and-done tournament. Is hitting it into the nets was Jaylee Fallis, and the Chargers trying to close in after a quick start. Serving it now for the Chargers. It's going to be Kateri Yellowhawk. She gets it. Her first point. And just like that, 1 point away from even 5 apiece. Kateri Yellowhawk again. High dig, but able to make a play on it is the Pirates. Now Sully Butte, they'll give it a free ball over as it hits the net. There's the set over to the far side for Balloon. Chargers dig it up. Setting it over is Bradbury. That one hits the ceiling. They keep it alive is Highmore-Harrold. And once again, it's a free opportunity for the Chargers. Back set over for Kinney, and she'll get the kill. Scotland Kinney with her first, and we're tied at a half dozen. Actually, one less than a half dozen at 5 apiece. 5-all. Here on Country 95.3 YouTube. There's a chance for the Chargers. There's a set for the Bueller on the far side. Bradbury trying to get it over, and it's going to be point for the Pirates. Bradbury trying to challenge Fallis for that one. And Fallis will win. That one is, yeah, we mentioned the one senior for Highmore-Harrold, as that one's going to hit the net there for Highmore-Harrold, and we're back to an even 6-all on the scoreboard. And both teams coming in with a losing streak. Highmore-Harrold with one, Sully Buttes with two. That's an ace for Madison Bradbury. That'll be her first of the match, and the first lead for the Sully Butte Chargers as they lead 7-6 on your scoreboard. Bradbury again, a high arcing serve, dug up by the Pirates with a far set there for Balloon, and that will be out of bounds. Point will tie things up as Balloon will pick up the kill. Tie at 7 apiece, set number one here. Other teams playing tonight in this region. Sunshine Bible Academy taking on Paula. That was a 6 o'clock start, so that one is underway. Chargers trying to keep it alive here. They do get it over. Blocking it in the middle, though, was Tommy White. They'll try to block it again. She does. How about a third time? No, but the Chargers able to get something going here. They'll just set it over from Yeager. Here's the setup from Stevenson, far side. That's blocked as well. It was a nice job in the front net there for the Chargers. That one's going to be a high hit and out of bounds as Yeager was trying to get it out, but it's too far out. Makes it 8-7, a good start for both these two teams in the first 15 points of the match. Here's a far set for Yeager. It's blocked. Credit goes to McDonald on the block. It makes it now 9-7. Chargers let that go. It will be an ace, courtesy of Shaylee Parrish. She picks up her first, and now lead back up to 3. Biggest lead has been 3 when it was 3-1 just a few moments ago. Sat will go to the middle. This is just going to be pushed over by the Chargers. Quick set, tack to the middle. That's going to be dug up there by Yellowhawk. Now on right into the net. The Pirates keep it alive. They'll set it over. Once again, it's Yellowhawk with the dig. Back set over there for Kinley, who has to just bump it over. And she didn't have an angle on it. Here's a kill attempt. It's going to be good for the Pirates. And Furnace picks up her first of the set. Other matches tonight. Gettysburg against Topa. That was just got going. We'll try to get updates as this evening goes. As Highmore-Harrold and Sully Buttes really will have to wait. So you lose the coin toss in this. You technically get an advantage. You get an extra day's rest. Trying to go into the middle. There was White, but Pirates playing defense. Kill in the middle for Addison McConnell. And we'll get a timeout from the Chargers on a 12-7 score in favor of the Pirates. We'll take a quick break here in just a moment. It's actually just a minute timeout, so we'll keep it here. Harriet Selby area was the number 1 seed at a 23-6 record. They'll await the Wapala Sunshine Bible Academy contest. That will be taking place tomorrow. North Central and the Fulton area will also match up tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And Aspish waits for Gettysburg and Teospetopa in the other game. So again, this game you lose the coin toss, but you get the advantage of having that break. Technically an extra day, because if you win, you move on to that qualifying match for the Sodak 16. And that will be a November 6th contest, which I believe would be Thursday, is the case. So a timeout was taken by the Chargers as they're down by 5, 12-7. Highmore-Harrold on a little run right now. Serving it is Parrish for the Pirates. Dug up by the Chargers. They'll just give Highmore a free ball. Here's the setup now for Fairness. And Fairness going to get the point and a kill. A lot of confidence from Coach Poole coming into this one. He believes this team's got a pretty good shot at it, even though they've lost twice to the Pirates. It's a 5-0 if you go in sets. It's been 2 games to none, and it's going to be... We're going to get a point for the Chargers on a violation, and that will make it 13-8. And we'll get on the radio side of things in just a moment. So if you're trying to tune in on the radio side, we will get there in just a moment. That'll be a point. Is trying to go for the block. It was, I believe, Yeager trying to go for the block, but ball just dropped right in front of her. Didn't even see it coming. Serve is dug up by the Chargers. Set over, pushed over by Yeager. Back to the Pirates. Far set. Curtis dug up by the Chargers. Set up for the far side for Yeager. It will hit the nets. And the lead is now up to 7. Biggest lead of the match in set number 1 as well. Winner moves on to Thursday. It's an ace for the Pirates. First ace there for McDonald this evening. And we are at double what the Chargers have, 16-8. Chargers with 7 wins would like to get that more important 8th win, as that's just a hard hit out of bounds from Yeager. Good setup, just a little too much on the attempt. Chargers looking for an important 8th win to make it to that qualifying match to the Sodak 16 and get a whistle. I think just, I didn't even hear the whistle to serve it, so maybe just kind of a little adrenaline to get stuff going. (17-8). Pirates serve. Here we'll have Yellowhawk just send it over for a free ball opportunity. Quick tack to the middle. It was touched there by Tommy White, but also touched there in the middle for McDonald. And it's 10-point lead. Chargers needing to find something here in this first set to come on a little bit of a run. Too far out on that kill attempt from Tommy White. And that makes it now 19-8. If you're just joining us, first set here in the first round, really the second round of the Region 6 postseason tournament. Trying to qualify for that Sodak 16. There's a service error on that one, makes it 19-9. First time the Chargers have had the ability to serve in a while. Chargers now, there's a set up to the far side, sent over by Sully. Now back to the Pirates. Hillhawk digs it up into the middle for Tommy White. Pirates get it over though. Nice job there for the Chargers just to keep the eye on it with all the confusion. And after all that, it'll still be a point for the Pirates. Makes it 20-9. So we should be live now on Country 95.3. If you're just joining us, it's now 21-9. And a timeout taken by the Chargers, and it was going back and forth. It was a 3-1 lead to start for the Pirates. The Chargers came back, and it was going back and forth, and the Pirates now have gone on a little bit of a run since that 8-7 score. So the Chargers have only scored 2 since that 8-7 score. Appreciate you tuning in, whether you were live on YouTube or on radio, KLXS, your Country 95.3 online at Country 95.3 YouTube or purecountry.com. However you may be tuning in, we appreciate you joining this one. 21-9 your score. First set here in postseason action. Again, we're at High County Memorial Auditorium. It's not even a high school. And I asked Coach Hyde, how in the world do you guys not have the actual gym at your high school? And she was like, it's been here before I got to high school. Coach Hyde, alum from Highmore-Harrold, the head coach. Trying to get an answer of the gym situation, so I didn't get an answer is what I'm trying to get at. Chargers opportunity. Yellow Hawk will send it over for the Pirates. Far set over, dug up there as it hits the roof from Kinney. Yellow Hawk back over for the Pirates. Set, tack to the middle for McDonald. Chargers set it back. There's a set now, going to be sent over by Solom. Once again, in the middle, tipped it over. Chargers play defense. Once again, hits the roof. Actually hit the light part. And if you look at it, it kind of comes to a point. So it hit one of the spots where it can go in a different direction, not straight on. And it's 22-9. There's a set there from Bueller in the middle for Whites. And too much on that one. Getting the setups, just a little too much power on the attempts from the Sully Butte Chargers. Really where most of the points for the Pirates have come in this first set. There's a dug up, set over. Actually hits the net there from Parrish, and the Sully Butte Chargers finally breaking a streak. The Pirates are 2 away from taking set number 1. 23-10. On your scoreboard, sending it to the Pirates is White. Back set over. It's going to be a dig, and it's going to be a kill for Balloon. She'll pick up her third of set number 1, and we're at set point here. As the Chargers needing to go on a big run. McDonald sends it. Dug up, set over there for Yeager, and it will hit the net, and now ends set 1. And that was Bradbury, on the attempts. And now ends set 1. Pirates pick up a 25-10 win. We'll go to set 2. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on KLXS Country 95.3. Back here on Country 95.3, set number 1 goes in favor of the Pirates. And that will be an immediate first serve for an ace. Courtesy of Emma Ferris. She'll pick up her first. And Yeah, we were trying to reset things here. There we go. And that's actually a point for the Pirates. So it's a 1-0 start here. We're underway here in set number 2. Win and you advance, lose and you go home type scenario here. Blocked there by Bradbury, but out of bounds. With it there for Madison. Bradbury just couldn't keep it in. It's 2-0 Pirates. Dug up. There's the setup now for Bueller, but it gets over the net, and they try to push it over. It stays in bounds as well, so it is going to be a point for the Pirates. It's now 3-0. Highmore-Harrold. Once again, Ferentz' serve already on a 3-0 run right now. Are the Pirates? Sully Butte trying to get that goose egg off the scoreboard. Quickly set. Ferentz dug up by the Chargers. Bueller over and out to Sully. And we're going to have a violation on the Pirates. And the goose egg is off the scoreboard now for the Chargers. And it makes it now 3-1 with the advantage to the Pirates. But can the Chargers find a little bit of momentum here? Bueller with the serve. It's a short serve. Pirates able to dig it up, though, and get things going. Set quickly in the middle for Bradbury, and it's going to be blocked there. I believe that was McDonald on the block. And it makes it now 4-1. Pirate lead. Chargers fell in set number 1. White sees that go over, courtesy of Solom. Back set over now to Kinney, and we'll have another violation. The net violation on the Pirates. And so far, that's how the Chargers have gotten their points, both of them on violations. Terry Yellowhawk now to set it to the Pirates. Their team down 4-2, and a rotation error on the Pirates. And just like that, 3 errors. And now the Chargers with a chance to tie it here. Terry Yellowhawk gonna send it away. Here's the quick set to the middle. It's pushed there by Ferris. Bueller set up for Yeager. Dug up by the Pirates. That one is blocked as it hits. Looks like the arm of White as Yellowhawk couldn't get the dig, trying to save it, stretching her arm all the way out. That's a kill for the Pirates. Alice is the one who gets credited there. 5-3 your score. That's a service error. Stevenson was the one who sent it away. And the Chargers really staying in this on errors. Right now, Yellowhawk will be subbed out for a moment. That one just barely hits the net. They do get it over, though, are the Pirates in the middle. Yeager dug up there by Ferentz. Quick set, back to Ferentz. Ferentz on the net. That's a kill. The lucky bounce off the net for the Pirates. And again, Sully Butte staying in this one, really on the errors. Already a service error for the Pirates in this one. So we make it 2. 6-4 your score. Pirates dig it up there. Aaron sends it over. Quickly pushed over, trying to get the Pirates caught looking. They catch it though. It's a dug up. Yellowhawk. A free ball opportunity for the Pirates. Stevenson with the set far side for Ferentz, and it's going to be a kill for Ferentz, who picks up her 4th of the match. Second one in set number 2. And it makes it now 7-4. 7-4, set number 2 here. In a win or go home tournament matchup. Winner will await the winner of Espage, who is also waiting for the winner of Gettysburg and Dosape Topa. There's a kill attempt there from White, but it hits the net. Originally, the Chargers were supposed to play That should pay Topa. But without the end of the regular season win, as that's going to be an ace. Mohawk trying to dig it up and keep it in play. But Balloon will pick up the point. Originally, again, they were going to be the 7th seed, but how the regular season ended, they actually moved up to the number 6 seed. So there was a kill attempt, but it was saved there by the Pirates. There's a block in the middle, courtesy of Tommy White. And Tommy White keeps the Chargers within 4. Kenny will serve. It's going to be an ace. Kenny with her first ace of the night, just the 3rd one for the Chargers. In set number 1, or excuse me, in set number 2, and that one's also going to be an ace. Kenny picks up 2. And just like that, it was a 4-point lead and 2 aces, cutting it down to within 2. Kenny to serve with her team down by 2. Kenny, another ace. Can she tie it with a 4th one? She can tie it with another ace. She's done it 3 times now. It's 9-8. Kenny again to serve. Pirates able to dig it up and get it going. White, Beeler, back to Yeager. That one also defended by the Pirates. That one's too far out, and we're tied. 9-9 your score. Too much on that attempt there from the Pirates and the Sully Chargers. After a tough start, some errors and some aces have tied things up. No hot to Beeler. Sent it over from Yeager. A little bit short, but dug up. Back to the Chargers. Beeler set in the middle for White, and it's good. Sully Buttes with the lead. 10-9 your score. Started at 9-5. They are on a 5-point run right now. Henley again with serve number 6. Goes into the net, and she'll have a 7th. Yeah, timeout taken by Coach Hyde. On a 6-0 run in favor of the Chargers. We'll take a quick 30. We're back. Set number 2 continues after this on Country 95.3.
Teamwork is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
Chargers on a 6-0 run, courtesy of 3 aces from Scotland Kinney. Sully Chargers down 1-0 right now. And they lead by 2, with an advantage of 11-9. They'll be serve number 7 for Scotland McKinney. Has 3 aces on this run. Dug up there by McCauley. And that'll be the 6-0 run on a kill from Furnace, who picks up kill number 5. Sully still up by 1, 11-10. Setting it away for the Pirates is Chavez. Tapped over there from Beeler. Quick attack to the middle, too much. Point goes to the Chargers. So basically how some of the Pirates' points from the last set turned out to be are now going in the way of the Chargers. Yeager to set it away. Set up quickly there from McDonald. It's saved, though, by the Chargers. Free ball set over by Solom. Once again, far side attack. Fairness is just going to push it over. Solom, Beeler in the middle for Tommy White. Let's defend it there, and that's going to be a kill. McDonald with her second. And they're keeping this within 2. Right now it's a 1-point advantage for the Sully Butte Chargers. Biggest lead is 2 for the Chargers. In set number 2, even though they have the longest run of the set. That's going to be an ace. McDonald picks up her second. It's going to be, right now, advantage is, looks like it's even at 5 aces apiece here in this one. It's 12-all. Pirates now far set for fairness. Dug up there by McKinley. Bueller to Sully into the nets. And the Pirates regain the lead in set number 2 with a 13-12 advantage. Well, the Pirates starting to go on a little run. They're on a 3-point run right now. Miller keeps it alive by just sending it over. Furness with the attack, trying to be saved there, and White gets there late, couldn't get to it in time, and the Pirates go back up by 2. 14-12 now. Country 95-3. Set number 2. Winner punches themselves to a Sodak 16 qualifier. That's a kill from White. And the mean 1-2. She picks up her 3rd of the match. (14-13). White, who just got the kill a moment ago, back to serve. Hoping her team can tie it up at 14 apiece. Tacko to the middle. And it's going to be a kill there for McDonald. She picks up her 4th of the match. Back to a 2-point lead. Last team remaining for Sully Butte after the Chargers. A miraculous attempt against Fulton area fell short on football on Thursday night. Volleyball trying to extend the Sully Butte season by at least another game. Beeler with the set to Solom. It's a little bit soft attack, but Pirates defend it. Beeler, far set once again. Solom dug up there by McDonald. Chargers keep it alive. Back to the Pirates. Trying to block it. There was Bradbury. Couldn't do so. Tapped over by Beeler. Almost got called. Thought she got called for the lane violation and a kill for McDonald as she picks up her 5th for the Pirates. Lets the lead up to 3. It was a good point there. Saw some good stuff from the Chargers. Just was in the wrong spots for that one. 16-13. Beeler. So a little bit short on that one as the Pirates keep it alive. McDonald sends it back over. Katie Beeler. Solom. Kept up there by the Pirates. And the Chargers now with another opportunity. Solom. It's kind of a tap around game right now for both these two teams. Bradbury. Back to the Pirates. Far set over now for Balloon. Is it Hawk? Dug it up there. Solom again. And we got a second decent volley going. Still 16-13. Bradbury out of bounds. A good idea with the spot. Just couldn't get there. And now it's a 4-point lead at 17-13 now. Furness will send it away. Dug up there by Yeager. Beeler to Bradbury. That's a kill. Madison Bradbury with her 3rd. It's now 17-14. Back to serve will be Beeler for the Chargers. Short serve. Dug up, though, for McDonald as she'll hit it into the net. Set a point for the Chargers. And it's back to within 2. Chargers did go on a 6-point run just a moment ago. Can they go back on one of those and take a decent lead? McDonald setting it up. It's going to be in. They're going to say on the kill from Balloon. She picks up her 5th of the match. And a point goes back to the Pirates. As I believe Coach Poole's trying to ask for a timeout. And basically yell for the timeout, and you will. Timeout taken by the Chargers. 18-15 your score. We'll take a quick 30 as you're tuned in to Sully Buttes Volleyball on Country 95.3, online at Country 95.3 Sports.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
18-15 your score. Timeout taken by the Chargers as both teams have now taken a timeout apiece. Both have one left in set number 2. 18-15. Both teams going on a little bit of their own runs here in set number 2. You're just tuning in. Highmore-Harrold in set number 1 would defeat Sully Buttes 25-10. Sully Buttes still keeping things close here in set number 2. McDonald to serve for the Pirates as he'll hit the net. It's a service error. And you're hoping that doesn't come in a pair. As McDonald picks up her first service error of the match. Lead goes back down to 2. And the serve it for the Chargers will be Kateri Yellowhawk. Serve. Goes into the back row. It's going to be set into the middle. And a good block attempt there from Bradbury. It just goes down to the floor on her side, unfortunately, for the Chargers. Good attempt there, just going right now in favor of the Pirates. Bueller, back set for Bradbury. That's a kill. 4th kill of the match for Madison Bradbury. Does have an ace today as well. And now she's back to serve. 19-17 on your score, as that's going to be a service into the nets. And point goes right back to the Pirates. Again, it was the errors for the Pirates that kept Sully Buttes in it early, and that's going to be an ace. Ace for Jada Balloon. It's a 4-point lead. Chargers trying to avoid a 2-set deficit going to set number 3. And that's another ace. Balloon picks up her second, and Coach Bull has to take another timeout. 22-17. We will keep it here and try to see if we can get some updates in a couple of the 6B region games going on. Here, as I refresh my page here, still no updates in the 2 games that are important to the 6B region. Let's see if I can continue to do some work here. I'm trying to get you guys some kind of score update. No score update from the Sunshine Bible Academy and Wakpala match. That one started at 6 o'clock, so probably get some kind of results here soon. Again, timeout was taken by the Chargers. They are out of timeouts now. As Coach Bull's team faces a potential 2-set-to-none deficit. Yellowhawk had the day and went a little short, and I'll make it now 23-17, and now it's a little run of aces for Balloon. She picks up her 3rd. And it's 23-17. Balloon again will serve. Yellowhawk trying to get the dig. It goes right past her. And that's ace number 4 for Jada Balloon. And we're at set point here. 24-17. 7-point deficit. Balloon again. It's off the net. Yellowhawk keeps it alive. And almost a violation. They are going to call the net violation on Yeager. She thought she had it. Didn't hear a whistle. And then the floor judge calls it. And now in set number 2. Chargers kept it close, but the Pirates pulled away late. It's 25-17. Set number 3 is coming up next after this 2-minute timeout on KLXS Country 95.3 and online at purecountry.com. We're back in 2 minutes.
At Ringneck Energy, our mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of our investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Ringneck Energy, located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida. Call 605-945-6900 and check out our website, www.ringneckenergy.com. Ringneck Energy in Oneida, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Koenig of Oneida, Pierre, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most, right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Getting into set number 3, a potential third and deciding set. The Chargers, though, want to go for the reverse sweep now. And the first point will go to the Chargers as that attack goes out of bounds. And the Sully Butte Chargers quickly lead 1-0. First set score, Pirates won 25-10. Second set was 25-17. White sends it away for the Chargers. Balloon over. Bueller. It's back over to White. She sends it back to the Pirates. Far set to the middle for McDonald. Chargers keeping it alive. Solom hits the net, and it's going to be, I'm going to say it touched the floor, it looks like. And that'll be a point for the Chargers, and that's a 2-0 start. Again, the Chargers now have to go for the reverse sweep to advance to Thursday's next round. Try to get into that qualifier, and I'm going to say that one is touched there by the Chargers, so it is a point for the Pirates there. I was a little bit confused for a moment, but the official did say it was touched by the Chargers. So, makes it 2-1 here on your scoreboard. McDonald sends it away. It's dug up by, Bradbury. Set to the middle for Vallis. Chargers keep it alive. Free ball opportunity coming. Set McDonald to the middle. Almost blocked there by Bradbury. Bueller. The solo rolls on the net and it rolls down for the points. It's a 3-1 lead for the Chargers here. Take a look at kill numbers already. The Pirates have had double digits in their 2 sets so far, as it's going to be a service error into the nets from Bueller. Chargers had 6 in the first set, 3 in the second. Just like that, they're already 1 away from having their total from the last set. It's going to be out of bounds. Or no, they're going to say it's touched by the Chargers, So it makes it 4-2. In favor of the Chargers as Kateri Yellowhawk will go back and set it away. Chargers again down 2-1. Needing this third set to extend the match. Hawk keeps it alive. Beeler in the middle for Bradbury. That one blocked and goes down as Bradbury will get the kill. She's got number 5 of the match. And the Chargers earning their points. That's paying off as they lead by 3. Hawk once again sends it away. Dug up. Set up over there for McDonald. That's out of bounds. Point to the Chargers. Definitely one of the better starts for the Chargers this evening. It's a 4-point advantage. Back set from Stevenson to Balloon. As Bradbury just gets it over. 6-2 your score. That's a block there from Bradbury. Free ball coming for the Chargers. The Chargers fans stay in it. And it's going to be into the net from Yeager. I think the Chargers were looking for a block. Or not a block, but a 4 count. Not a 4 count, but 4 hits. And they didn't get it. Point goes to the Pirates. Back set over for Bradbury. Got up there by Balloon. McDonald has a hit over and then let down by Kinney. They keep it alive, though. Kinney again keeps it alive for the Chargers. Beeler, Kenny, set. Yellowhawk will send it over. 6-3 still the score in a longer volley here. Beeler to Bradbury. And it's going to be touched. And point goes to the Chargers. We will come out. Checking in is McCauley for the Pirates. 7-3 your score. Bradbury will once again send it over. Dug up there. Stevenson with the set, but it gets over the net. Pushed over by White. Far set now for Fairness. And that's going to be a kill. And watch out, Hawk, as she avoids the padding. And it's going to be a point for the Pirates. That's the first kill of set number 3 for the Pirates. Parrish sends it over now. Kinney from Yeager back to the Pirates. And that's going to be a kill. McDonald, Aston McDonald credited for the kill. And the Pirates, who were down by 4 just a moment ago, have closed it to within 2. Dug up by Yellowhawk. Kenny, as that go over. Kenny, though, saves it. It's White with the kill. Nice placement there. It's Tommy Waits with her 4th kill. Back to a 3-point lead. Kenny will serve it for the Chargers of the Sally Buttes. Again, winner going to play on Thursday, as that will be a service error into the nets. Winner gets an advantage by having an extra day of rest. As the other 3 matches will play tomorrow. Again, this game would have been played tomorrow due to official shortage. They basically had a coin flip, as that's going to be a kill there from Ferens. And it's 8-6. Again, a coin flip is why this game is being played today. Official shortage. It was a coin flip between this game or the North Central Fulton area game. And we know who won/lost the coin toss. It was this match. Had to check 6 times. Did me and sports director John Winkler, as well as DT Meyer, if he's tuning in. Welcome, DT. Sent over there from White. White tried to block it. It's going to be out of bounds. And point's going to go to the Chargers. One official was figuring out which way it was going, but if you're the Chargers, you're taking that. It is 9-7. Here's a far set now for Stevenson. Chargers defended, though. So, as her kill attempt defended. Back to the Chargers. Yellowhawk with the pass over to Sloan, and it's confusion, and in Out of bounds, doesn't even get over the nets. And just like that, the Pirates are a point away from tying this up. Trying to keep that lead, though. 9-8. Chargers up, trying to go for the reverse sweep. So they're down 2-0. No winner, go home match. Cole has a block, but the Pirates have to play it. And that's Balloon with the kill. Balloon with kill number 7, and just like that, it is a tie game in set number 3. 2-0 in favor of the Pirates. At the High County Memorial Auditorium, that's out of bounds. The point does go to the Pirates. It looks like for all the officials was giving the point to the Chargers, but it did go out of bounds, and we're basically right where it went out, and it's going to be a service error there from Ferris. Her first service error. Both teams right now, well, Highmore now with 4 service errors. The Chargers with 3. White to send it away. Tied at 10 apiece. Makes that to the same side, and saving it there was White, but too much on that one. And it's going to go right back to the Pirates. Are in it for another back and forth moment here. McDonald to serve. He's dug up there by Westfall. And it goes into the nets. With the point going to the Pirates. Chargers had the lead for most of this set, number 3, and now it's been taken away by the Pirates. Yellowhawk with the dig. Beeler keeps it alive, but it gets over the net somehow. Good tell from this vantage point, but they keep it alive. Blocked there by Bradbury. Bradbury's block cuts it to within 1. 12-11. Bueller to send it away. Trying to get her team tied up at 12. McDonald. There's a push over from Balloon, and we're going to have a net violation. And the Pirates get it back. 13-11. Stevenson now. As that for Yeager. There's the set for Bradbury. Bradbury's skill attempt is blocked there by Balloon and Fallis. I wonder when a timeout might be coming if the Pirates continue this run. 14-11 your score. Chargers now down after having a decent lead to start the third set, and tapping it over was Fallis, and a timeout from the Chargers. Highmore-Harrold on a little bit of a run. Makes it 15-11. The Chargers are down 2-0. Both teams with Sully Buttes with 5 kills in set number 3. The Pirates with just 4. One of those points on this run has been a net violation, but just maybe trying to regroup here. It was a close set in the set number 3. The Chargers actually had a lead to start this one, and it got evaporated from the Pirates of Highmore-Harrold. 15-11 your score. So we're nearing 8 o'clock here on KLXS, Pier and Oneida. Wyatt Bridge with you. Big thanks to Evan back at the studio, getting this game live on the air. A quick wrap up if post-game show coming up here in just a little bit. We're hoping, though, to get this to set 5 in a decisive 5th set. 15-11 your score. Bradbury sends it over for a free ball. Stevenson to a Balloon. She'll just push it over. Yellowhawk with the dig. Bueller with the set. Here is the kill from Slolom, but is blocked by the Pirates. Far set. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Chargers with the points. Felt like that was a much-needed point coming out of the timeouts. Sully Butte's down to one and one final timeout. And their season on the line here in set number 3. Yellow Hawk sends it away. Stevenson, far set over for Huberts. And Huberts gets the kill. First time we're calling her name tonight, it's Candace Hubert. And she makes it a 4-point advantage for Highmore. Moon sends it. Yellow Hawk with the dig. Bueller tries to get caught looking over, and a dig attempt there for Yeager. Looks like it went off the hand. It rolled off. 5-point lead now. 17-12. Into the net is Balloon serve. Had a couple of those this evening. 17-13. We know the Chargers can go on a run. Their last big one featured 3 aces. Bradbury, though, won the serve. Set in the middle. Hubert couldn't get it as it goes into the nets. Down to 3. Bradbury again to serve. 17-14 in a quiet gym. Now it picks up. There's a free ball over. Chargers with an opportunity as Bueller. Bradbury from the back will set it over. Stevenson, far set is over there for Ferris. It's dug up by Bueller. Kinney to White. Dug up by Stevenson. In the middle. And it will roll down the nets and a point for the Chargers. Chargers have cut it to within 2. Much needed 2 points coming up here. Bradbury to serve. Stevenson once again gonna go to Ferris. It's blocked there by Kinney and White. And it's a 1-point advantage. And timeout gonna be called by Coach Hyde. Sully Butte's on the run. They're gonna try to close this lead and try to get it to a 4th set. We're back in 30 here on Country 95.3.
Terry and Peggy Barber and family with Brett's Spray Service in Pierre, Oneida would like to wish the Sully Butte Chargers good luck with tonight's game and all season long. Call Brett's Spray Service today at 258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales needs. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
Timeout taken by the Pirates. Chargers, a little bit of a run. Trying to get this into a 4 sets. They are down 2 sets to none. Pirates lead by 1, but Chargers closing in. Bradbury will send it away to the Pirates. Stevenson. Back to the Chargers. Bueller with the pass over to Kinney. Kinney with the kill, but it gets dug up. Basically, chicken winged over there from Stevenson, and they'll get the point. Chargers couldn't defend that. It's kind of a quick reaction there from Stevenson, sticking the arm out. Basically, chicken wing saving that there. 18-16. Parrish sends it away. Dug up by Yellow Hawk. Kinney with the set. To White. Too much on that one. Pirates within 6. Chargers within 7. Or 9, excuse me. Kinney will have that set over there from White. Now Ferris with the kill. It's in. Season on the line for the Chargers. 20-16. Coach Poole with 1 timeout left. There's the dig. Kinney with the sets. And it's set over by Yeager. Blocked there by White. Back over. Free ball opportunity. Yellow Hawk. There's back set for Kinney. Off the net. And that'll be 4 hits. Gotta wonder when that final timeout will be used by Poole. Coach Poole just waiting to see, and that's going to be an ace. Ace there from Parrish. That'll be her second. 22-16. Coming in for the Chargers is Colliff. And that's going to be a block. Final 2 points for the Pirates to take this match. Chargers need to go on the run of the ages. Guinea pushed over there from Yeager. There's the pass, free ball opportunity coming for the Chargers. Yellow Hawk with the pass. Bueller sets it up, sent over there from the Chargers. Pirates again, back set over to Ferris. Yellow Hawk, Bueller, Yeager trying to tap it over, fighting for it. They do get it over to the Chargers, but it's out of bounds. And the Chargers will have one more substitution. And checking in will be Tavery Smith for the Chargers. Match point is here, but can the Chargers go on an 8-point run? Yellow Hawk with the dig. Kinney with the pass. Set over from Yeager. Stevenson passed over into that. Then we go another point. 1 point at a time now for the Chargers. 24-17. Kinney is back to serve. It's still match points. Chargers trying to keep it alive. Kinney, serve. It's dug up from McCauley. Stevenson with the set to McDonald. Deflected, but still in play. Yeager sends it over. Stevenson, far set, over for Houston, and that's it. Going to get the pass up. And the Sully Butte Charger season comes to a close after a 3-set sweep, 25-10, 25-17, and 25-17 once again. We'll take a quick minute timeout. We'll have a quick wrap-up of this one and get you back to regular scheduled program. 60-second timeout. We're back after this on Country 95.3.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out, give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289.
Wrapping this one up here quickly on Country 95.3, your final in this one. It's 3 sets to none. Pirates take it over the Sully Butte Chargers, who will have their season come to a close with a final record of 7 wins in 7-20 record, I should say, in this one. The Chargers, though, kept things close in the third set, but the Pirates would pull away, and that's kind of what did it. Is just that run that the Pirates went on. Chargers had the third set going strong, but couldn't keep it going in set number 3. Final ones in this one, 25-10, 25-17, and 25-17 in this one. The Sully Butte Chargers would finish with 13 kills in the match to the final of the Highmore Pirates of 26 in this one. Aces in this one. Chargers finished with 5. The Highmore Pirates with 10 service errors, Chargers with 3, and the Pirates with 6. Those are your final numbers. Take a look at kill leaders in this one. Madison Bradbury leads it for the Chargers with 6 kills in the match. Tommy White would finish with 4. Katira Yellowhawk with 1. You had Aurora Sloan with 2. You had Tommy White, like I mentioned, with 4. And Scotland Kinney with 1 in the match in this one. So that's going to do it for us here on Country 95.3. Again, Sully Butte Charger season comes to a close. Highmore-Harrold advances to that qualifier game to get into the Sodak 16. We'll await the winner of Espich and Gettysburg, which Gettysburg won against Tosape Topa 3-0. Wakapala and Sunshine Bible Academy, no final in that one yet. That started at 6 o'clock, so there might be a final there in just a moment. For everyone back in the studio and the entire Riverfront Broadcasting team, I'm Wyatt Barichka. This is a presentation of Sully Butte Chargers Volleyball on Country 95.3.